Hello, my name is Frances Fox. I am trained in all the psychic skills, and even though I have a university degree in political science, which is a real, if you think regular science is a joke, the way it's presented in this country, political science multiply by 100. So I have a degree in political science and ran a very successful multi-million dollar business until I decided I needed to align with my mission, which we're going to talk about today. But we are here to do peace mantras. But as the world progresses, I am widening the lens, and I think that starting next week, we're going to be doing peace and prosperity. Because what I've found is we need to have something that we're looking forward to, that we're working on, that sustains us. And everybody has too much of a feeling that everything's going to go down the tubes in terms of prosperity and business, and the banks will collapse, and the stock market, and all these types of monies that I'm not familiar with, and seem like a little bit crazy to me because of my age. But today we're going to go ahead and start the way we should start, which is you need to do a self-assessment, and that way you will know whether this is a chat that you should come back to. Does this really help? Your frequency determines everything. Everything you touch. I've had dozens of people through the years that have asked me to check why they're not getting a job, and there's so many applications. And when I look, I can see their application, whether it's online or it's actually paper. This has started years ago when everything was on paper. And I would say, nobody's going to look at your application. It's black, dark, and they don't see it, but they feel it. And they would have 4 applications on their desk, and yours is the one that they're just not going to see, that they're definitely not going to be drawn towards it. But that's because the person was totally depressed, and his energy transferred to what was his. That's the basis for black magic, by the way. That's why they get a piece of your hair, they take a photograph of you, or they do a little sketch of you, or they make a little doll, and they transfer bad energy. Well, you could be messing up your own life because your vibe is not good, but you're going to learn here how to test it right now. And you're going to learn that you can actually change your mood and your vibration. Okay, so you're going to assess right now, if you don't mind. And yes, I am very bossy. Military background since I was born. Okay, got it? In my veins. You know how many years I've been trying to get that out of me? A lot. Because whatever you learn when you're young is really stuck there. Your traumas that block you from everything are generally from when you're young and powerless. Okay, you're going to self-assess yourself from 1 to 10. 1 is you don't even want to keep living. 10 is you feel great. And you're going to go ahead and have a visual test, which is the famous gold and white dress. This dress was produced in gold and white. This photograph is of a gold and white dress. Wow. It looks particularly good today, and yet today I feel miserable. So there's not really many times a relationship between how you feel and what your vibe is. Your vibe has everything to do with truth. Today is a day of full truth for me. Okay, remember how that dress looks. We're going to do a mantra. The mantras that I teach are point specific. The mantras from India and Tibet are great if you want to develop spiritually, which you should want that. And you should use those mantras. But my task in this incarnation is to make your daily life better and to make you feel more powerful, not more spiritual, more powerful in the physical dimension, more powerful in terms of achieving your intentions. The mantras are repeated in silence. Then if you want to help yourself, do this hand position, 2 middle fingers with your thumb, and then lay the back of your hands on top of your thighs. And you're going to see how my right shoulder just dropped. I'm breathing more deeply, and I will be talking in a much softer, more feminine way, because my energy body's dropped into my physical body, and I'm more fully present, which, according to everybody who knows anything about metaphysics, that's the key to everything. I struggle with that because I'm a Cancer, too much emotion, and because I'm a psychic, too much out there. And I handle several dimensions at a time, which is really problematic in terms of keeping order on the physical dimension. Okay, so you got the dress, you've got the number, you got the Apana Mudra, and the mantra that we're going to do first is the depression mantra. Why are we going to do that? Because we found, and I've repeated this every time, that if we go straight into the peace mantra, we're struggling against this mountain of energy, of astral particles of depression. Well, let's not struggle with it. Let's tackle it. And that's what we're going to do for 5 minutes. We're going to be doing this mantra, and we will be doing it with a Fox sensory therapy music video, the one that is for the energy center that we have, which is the solar plexus, that has the most to do. Even though you know something, this depression that I'm seeing on everyone is not in the solar plexus. Okay, need to update this. We are going to do a much more interesting video. We are going to do this one. You know what? We're not doing that one because I'm going to have to struggle with Facebook over the music rights, even though I have them. So let's do this one where there is 0 issues. 5 minutes of this mantra, and this sensory therapy video works on your upper 3 energy centers, starting with your crown, which is what is opening to God, to source, to off planet, etc. So 5 minutes of the mantra. So we pushed the depression away. It was up here. I'll sketch it now. And now we're going to do the peace mantra. And after that, we're going to do a telegram type mantra that has to do with accepting the fact that that you can be happy. You have the right to be happy, which I think when we all think about it, we go, you know what? Yeah, I do. So, yeah, we need to do that. We're not even looking for happiness. We're just looking to not go crazy. No, we have to raise our standards, but we have to do something to be able to get there. So here is the mantra. You repeat it in silence, and hopefully you're still holding your hands in this position. I'll put the dress on a second, just in case you were able to shift a little bit of your consciousness with just the depression mantra. Okay? And, interesting. We're going to go to the bird trilling music therapy. The trilling is very much for peace, because it makes the channels of your mind, which are mind strings, it makes them peaceful rather than grabbing and drooping and reaching up. God, please take me because I can't stand being here. By the way, when you want to die, the channels of your mind go like this, which I used to think was receive position, and sometimes it is. But if you are suicidal, your mind streams go like this. In other words, take me. I'm ready to go. That's it. I want out of here. So we're going to do this for 20 minutes. And if you want to put your comments on how you're feeling or whatever on the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay. I am not here pitching anything other than for you to maybe understand how important it is to have your mind clear so that you can energize your intentions. I don't generally do sketches during the chats or after, and I started to do them, but I do sketches all of the time. And the sketches that I've been doing in the last several days, this chat and the others that I do are incredible. But we humans are in a process of ascension right now. If you're on a multi-interest platform where people say what they really believe, like on X, on what used to be Twitter, you'll find there a lot of people saying the same thing, that we are in a process, it will happen any minute, there's going to be a change, it's happening. And the sketches that I'm doing during these chats are an indication of that, not of me trying to make you guys feel good that you were here. So when you started the peace mantra, when we started the chat, you look like that. That's when I said, let's not let's not use the music for the solar plexus because it's the crown. So I changed the music. Then once we changed the music, and at the end of that, that's the way everybody looked. That green is a healing in the depression. It's still there. Then when we started a couple minutes into the peace mantras, this is what you look like. This is the right arm. That's the arm of giving, but it's also the arm of prosperity. Great. I've never drawn lavender or purple in the third eye, which is the color. Never. And look, so your psychic abilities will be revealed. Prosperity, crown chakra, connection to source, to God, whatever. But then towards the end, I was like, no. This, I show it. Anyway, this is what you look like at the end. This huge circle, which is the way the Mother Teresa, the dolphins, I don't remember who else throughout history, because I did historical mind maps, because what I'm doing are your mind maps. They look like this. And then I added this jaggedy. And the only mind map through history that I did, I really didn't do that many, maybe 10 different time frames and what the mind configurations were the Incas. They were totally open, radiating like a sun, but they had the, and I thought, oh, that's because they're tough. I think that has to do with the fact that they were under tremendous attack and they were braced for it. But that's the way we look today. And that is actually what's happening. We're opening up. Our heart center is opening up, extremely painful if you haven't done your work in terms of loss, etc. But we're very defended because we are under massive attack. So interesting. Okay, we're going to go ahead now then. Let me put the dress on, even though I put it kind of at the end. Where are you at with that, with the dress? Where are you at in terms of self-assessment and numbers? Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and do the mantra for reminding yourself and your physical body that the mind streams hold parts of your physical body. When you have a sick organ, you have thousands of mind streams. You have 72,000 mind streams. If you have an organ that's sick, or if you have an ache in your neck, there are thousands of mind streams that are grabbing onto it. So we want to release the mind strings in your solar plexus, particularly to the left of it, underneath your left breast, having to do with your ability to be happy. And the mantra is, I thought I had, it's called the Telegram mantra. And it is, I have the right to be happy. And you do. And we were We started out on the planet with that right, and then we had some interference. So you repeat this mantra in silence, send it to your solar plexus, which is, I think everybody knows where that is, but underneath your breasts. That's where all your digestive organs are. Your personal power is channeled in the energy system in the solar plexus. Your digestion, all the organs associated with digestion, are in the solar plexus. If you have digestive issues, you're going to have personal power issues. So if you feel you don't have power in the world today because it's so crazy, make sure your digestion is okay. Don't be handicapped by having the area that channels the part of the mind associated with power. Don't have it dealing with sick organs. Deal with it. I have become addicted to something called kombucha, which has been recommended for 20 years, and I never bothered taking it. It's very good to get your digestion settled, but there are many things you can do. Okay, including castor oil packs. Deal with your solar plexus. Deal with the issues that you could have in your solar plexus. Okay, so we're going to go back to the video for the solar plexus, which coincidentally has the flowers that are good for digestion, dandelion. And there we go. So we're going to do 5 minutes, and you just send it with your mind. You send it to your solar plexus, and if you want, a little bit to the left of the solar plexus. And let's do it. Okay, how do you feel? It really makes a difference, and your mood has everything to do with your vibration. And this story, I'll repeat it for the 10th time. I always saw the dress white and gold. Of course, I'm so spiritual. One day I saw it blue and black. I was like, what happened? Somebody changed the picture. They didn't do it. It was printed on my desk. I had had a rage attack a couple of hours earlier, which I was prone to. It's taken a lot of years of therapy to process whatever, my personal history. But your vibration um, flows to everything because you are the creator of your life. So getting your vibration mood up means that everything in your life will be better. And remember when I saw the dress, I said, wow, that's really gold and white, very, very shiny. Yet I feel like a yuck day. So it's not how you're feeling. It's really how you're doing in the other dimensions. And sometimes when we have to face the truth of things, we can feel not really good, and yet we're doing excellent because we're living a truth. We're dealing with it, something that's true. Lies are not sustainable. Now at the tail end of Revelations, not sustainable. So we'll be back tomorrow. Okay. And we do hope you feel better because honestly, that's why we're doing this. Thanks a lot.